A wild Darling appears, ha ha! Blood spewing from his wrists where he has sliced them because he has to see another example of Devonhurst's swivel-eyed madness. You bore me. You make me very bored. You, fresh, black, coffee, no, Vixen. It's enough to make a man go. Seriously, I only had to be in your company for what? 2 weeks before I decided it'd be much easier, much better if I just stepped out and, kicked Doug in the head, found myself some new friends to hang out with. Yeah. Oh, the synastry. The synastry. The only thing sinister about them is the way they're making the buy rates for the PPVs go. No. The only thing sinister about them is their bizarre dress sense. And there's cloaks and the hats and This, my friends, this is the new Darling, or should I say the old Darling from before he went all weird and ended up with Fresh and the other losers. No. This week marks the beginning of a new era in Sin City Wrestling. This week marks the beginning of the era of the serial thrillers and Darling. Yeah. We're a team now. Oh, maybe. Whatever we are. We're not this industry. We're not a bunch of people following the demented words of one person whose mind clearly has been warped by the little belt that he has to wear around his waist. No. We represent the fans. I represent Team Darling. Team Darling. To them, I say sorry. I deserted you for a while there. I did some crazy shit. I hang out with people I shouldn't have hung out with. I kick people I shouldn't have kicked. But that time is over now. The time is now for us to move forward. For me to ascend to the top of the heap like I've always promised to do. For me to make good on those threats that I've made for 7 or 8 years now. And it all begins this week. I take on sheep number 1 and sheep number 2. When he came here, sheep number 2, aka Devin Hurst. He had promise, but all too soon he became, a little bit like, me after I had that hit on the head a few years ago, when I was running around, kicking them down. And then you've got, of course, Brenda, who I think used to have 2 sisters hang around here too, but no, she clearly decided that they were much too much benefit for her to have around and got rid of them, decided to go alone. Bring in Scott Black, very sinister sounding surname, appropriate for his position in this industry. And now she's just another one of those mugs hanging around with Fresh. Yeah. Her in-ring performances have lacked any kind of quality, that's clear to see. And this week, I'm just going to expose those frailties even more. So, here are my promises for this week. Promise number 1. People tuning in shall be entertained. They will enjoy themselves for possibly the first time in weeks. Promise number 2. Whether it be via a Yakuza or a Doorbreaker, someone's getting kicked in the face in the main event, and I will be on the winning team. That's kind of 2 promises. So number 4. D. Promise D. People will sit up and take notice of me for the first time in a long time. And this time I'll be speaking my own words, not merely recycling those garbage words uttered from the mouth of Dougie Fresh. Promise number 5. This week marks the beginning of the end for you, Doug. Whether it be me or someone else, you will not have that championship belt for much longer, much less will you have this pack of morons following you around pretending to worship you or whatever it is they do. Soon it will unravel, and I will be the cause of that, along with my friend. So in summation, to sum it up, to put a point on it, as I say, I'm back. I am back. This week will prove it. Next week will prove it. And the week after that will prove it some more. Because my time has begun. My time is here. Devin, Brenda, see you Wednesday. Wear a helmet. Might protect you when the starts coming, you know. Just safety advice there. I'm good with the safety advice. Wear a helmet. Nah. Anyway, bye. It's been fun or something.